Joe, no Joe. Yeah. It's Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Chicken Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Niggas Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Yeah. It's Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Chicken Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Niggas Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Yeah. It's Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Chicken Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Niggas Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Yeah. It's Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Chicken Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Niggas Joe, no Joe.
Yeah. Jack Brown. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Never did I think hip-hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars or Kells. Penitentiary scars. The Man Act. Is it going too far? Back. Y'all industry rats. Y'all whack. That's 100. On Pyro. You'll be trapped like Pac. The go viral. Gene saw the nuts at gyro. At the freak off and Diddy too. But plug shopper, free door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or a cop. But you're next to be locked. Ask KVD, telling on yourself on Vlad TV. You dumb nigga, right? You'll never be me. And I never be you too. Telling on you too. Yeah, sitting on the step, giving up myself. What the fuck I look like? My name G-Dap. Comb legacy doom. Will the bad boy see time like loan? Your extortion fell through. You friend to no one, like the moon. What did you do? Sat back and watch him get groomed. Only badge in the room. You and wifey drunk the juice. Saw the check for Pac's life. And his back right. Guess it's bad boy for life. Or should I say same gang? You the same lane. That Diddy let hang. And now he chain gang. Damn, you rocked him, fella. Didn't you? For the mozzarella. Did it for Wolf and his mother. D-Ferg and Kurt Burrow. Nah, nigga, you did it cause your ass ain't thorough. And you ain't from the boroughs. Joke, no joke. You know what it is. This one's for the whole earth. You know, when they get disrespectful, I just go to the booth and kick the truth to the young black youth. Joke, no joke. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Yeah. DJ 2. You know what it is. Youngster.
Choke, no joke. Cheeky choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Cheeky choke, no joke. You know what it is. For all those that's gonna complain, oh, why you gotta be eating? Just act like you watching a food show, okay? Trying this new restaurant. Not too crazy about it, but thought I'd give it a shot. You know what I mean? But I came on because, as y'all know, I had took a break from the Fat Joe civil suit. with T.A. the Legend, aka Terrance Dixon. So now that the Diddy's trial is over, you know, I'm gonna continue with the lawsuit. For the most part, I'm almost through with the first complaint that came out. But I just watched the interview with Dr. Umar. Shout out to him. With him touching on the Fat Joe and Terrance Dixon lawsuit. And I kind of like what he said. I felt like he was fair for the most part. Him thinking Fat Joe is an African American or African Latino, I don't know if I agree with him on that. Because I know too many people that say that Fat Joe is somewhat racist when it comes to black people. I even heard dudes in his own camp, you know, say that Fat Joe say a lot of racist stuff about black people. But like Dr. Umar said, he don't know Fat Joe, he never met him. So he likes the fact that Fat Joe assumes that he's black. But that's Dr. Umar, his pro-black stuff. Now, there's some other things that I agree with Dr. Umar on in regards to this Fat Joe case, where T.A. alleges that Fat Joe had him, coerced him, or whatever you want to call it, into having sex 4,000 times. 4,000 times does sound a bit excessive for anyone, but over a 16-year period, being a rock star and getting that groupie love, and for 16 years, 4,000 might sound like a lot. I mean, it do sound like a lot when you hear the number 4,000, because I can't even think of 4,000 women I slept with. There's 365 days in a year. You times that times 10. That's 3,000, right? 3,000, there go your 3,000, 4,000 women right there, but that means they would have been having to have sex every day for like 10 years. And then you got another 6 years to add on to that. So Dr. Umar, I agree with you on that. That number does sound excessive. But I seen Will Chamberlain say that he slept with 1 million women in his career. And was he exaggerating by that? I don't know if he said 1 million women or had sex 1 million times. But I know I think it's Will Chamberlain. Don't quote me, because it's been a while. but it's one of them basketball players that said they had sex like 1,000,000 times. Which sounded crazy, but he stood on that. So I don't know. But the other thing I agree with Dr. Umar on is if Fat Joe, like others, took care of their people properly, you know what I'm saying? And we see this go on and on and on and on and on in the entertainment industry. Even today, after we've been doing hip hop for 50 years, you will still find dudes that will rob people for their publishing or convince them to sell their publishing for a low amount. You know, so with that being said, I don't doubt that he got jerked on his splits. I don't doubt that he didn't get credited for some of the songs he may have helped him write. That part I don't doubt, because that is the thing in the entertainment industry. People take advantage of those who don't know no better. Now, I guarantee you, if you interview 100 rappers, and when it comes to publishing, mechanical rights, and all that stuff, out of 100, over 75% of them probably have never seen a publishing check. They didn't know about publishing when they first signed their record deal and got robbed. And then you got the people that learned that they got robbed, and then they bring people into the entertainment industry and sign people, and then they rob them. Like, I'm sure Diddy learned about publishing rights at Uptown Records. You know what I'm saying? Where Andre Harrell had all those groups. I'm sure he learned about it then to know to create a publishing company and get Biggie to sign, do a publishing deal with him, you know? So I totally agree with Dr. Umar when it comes to our people do be taking advantage of our people, and it takes some of us 5 years to learn that we got jerked. It takes some of us 10 years, some of us 15 years, some of us 20 years. You know what I'm saying? But we all can agree that a lot of us get taken advantage of by the people that was in the game before us. And remember, a lot of us come from the street. A lot of us didn't go to college and get educated. So we don't know about publishing, you know what I'm saying? We don't know about royalties. A lot of artists don't even, to this day, they'll go in the studio and write songs and this, that, and the third, and don't ever see a split sheet. You know what I'm saying? And don't have a deal with ASCAP, BMI, or anybody that can educate them. So I'm in total agreement with the brother when it comes to that. You know, and had Fat Joe, if what Terrance is alleging is true, this all could have went away with just paying a guy what he deserves or close to what he deserves. This wouldn't happen. But what I don't like is people thinking, oh, it's 20 years later, and now the nigga want to sue, and you know, nigga just mad because you know he broke this, that, and other. A lot of people wouldn't be broke if they was fairly compensated. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out Dr. Umar. You know, I appreciate you being fair with your assessment. I even appreciate you even more because it sounds like you had a chance to read over the civil suit, look at it bare minimum, and not get up there and just take the check to do the interview, you know, just to speak on it like many others do and just be making up stuff for this, that, and other. You showed me that you bare minimum looked at the case, you knew Terrance's name and stuff. So I salute you, brother. I salute you, and like we know, this case is civil, it's not criminal, and we'll see where it goes from here. But check out my channel. As you can see, I've been going over the lawsuit. It's up there in segments. I got more to address. There's been some more filing that went on in this case that I will update y'all on. And I'll be back with more of the civil suit of Joseph Cartagena and Terrance Dixon, AKA Fat Joe and T.A. the Legend, all right? Choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. Now, I'm out here having a salad. Some chicken and rice. But I came on to address everybody that been hitting me up and giving me props on the interview that I did with BI TV with Turk from the Hot Boys. Now, a lot of y'all was really upset, you know, with Turk, you know, about the, you know, how he was coming at me, his tone and everything. You know, me, I'm not going to sit there and argue with a person that didn't read the lawsuit, even look at it, you know. That's just not my thing. And for any of y'all that think that he checked me because he was loud and yelling and everything, you're entitled to your opinion. Me, he didn't check me at all, right? To me, he made himself look away, not me. Now, me and him going back and forth about the Fat Joe situation. Clearly, as you can see, I have more knowledge than Turk did because I read it, you know. And shout out to all y'all that talk about choke, Man, your reading ain't that good, man. You should use Chat GBTI, whatever the hell. Chat. Right? That's what I do. I learn as I go along. And I have no shame in it. If you don't like it, oh well, right? Now, as you can see, Turk had a problem with TA coming out 20 years later with this lawsuit. Now, many of y'all know that TA has been saying this stuff, or Terrance Dixon, for over a couple of years. I interviewed him maybe a year or two ago, and if you go on my channel, you will see the interview with me and him way back then, and everything that is listed in that lawsuit, for the most part, is in that same interview. So it's not like he just made this up. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make this up and just start talking about it. He's been talking about this. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I even have even more knowledge of the situation, because I have interviewed him several times. Not only have I interviewed him before, I interviewed him with Cuban Links as well. You know what I'm saying? And his story has not changed. That's one, right? Two, when it comes to Turk getting mad at somebody for suing somebody 20 years later, how many of y'all are familiar when Turk came home from jail a couple of years ago and was talking bad about Birdman? Now you see, he didn't want to get into that when we was on Beehive. Oh man, I don't want to talk about it. We on tour. Why you bring that up? We on tour. Brother, you are the same guy that sued Birdman for $1.3 million just a few years ago. From from you dropping music 20 years ago. TA didn't say nothing about you suing Birdman, right? So how could you stop me from bringing up Cash Money and people leaving Cash Money because they was done wrong financially, but sit there and criticize this guy for him trying to get his money, and you just sued Birdman and won and got your money? That that right there is something really crazy, bro. He don't want me to bring up how he sued Birdman and Birdman had to pay him because they on tour. Oh man, I don't want to talk about that. We on tour. What that got to do with it? You sitting here talking about TA's a sucker and this, that, and the third, and you know, I hate when niggas do that and try to put cases on niggas and whoa. You talk bad about Birdman. You sat there and co-signed that BG was a snitch or whatever. Y'all rectified that, not to bring it up, but so you talked bad about your peoples, right? Then you actually sue Birdman, right? And the only reason you on tour with them is because Wayne wasn't doing no Hot Boy show without you. If it was up to Birdman, you would not be on tour. You know what I'm saying? It took Lil Wayne to step in to make things right. Now you out here getting money and it's going to your head just a little bit, right? Now, Unbeknownst to y'all, when we got off the air, I called TA and I let him and Turk talk, because you sitting there talking about a man you don't know, you didn't look at the case, you didn't read it, you just sitting there defending Fat Joe because it's Fat Joe, and I don't even know what your relationship with Fat Joe is. Is it just because he got the bigger microphone? But whatever, I put them on the phone. It didn't go well. You know what I'm saying? Because it started getting heated, and there was no reason for them to get into a beef, because TA, he didn't call Turk and get on him about suing Birdman, right? So we ain't gonna let it get that far. Just got them off the phone, right? But he talking about, man, he trying to talking about he was messing with minors, this, that, and the third. And I don't like when niggas do that. Talking about niggas messing. Why you ain't say nothing then when you was around? Cause some dudes is loyal to a fault, right? How many of us seen our homeboys do a crime and would never tell on them? And I'm not just saying, I'm not speaking on a particular crime. I'm just talking about wrongdoing. I'm not saying you seen your homeboy mess with an underage girl. I'm just saying, how many of us seen our friends, cousins, family members do a crime and would never tell on them? It's probably about 85% of the people, right? Now, here's my thing. And I hope that I really don't start nothing bad with this, what I'm about to say, because I'm not trying to tell on nobody. We all seen Birdman as an adult kissing on Lil Wayne, kissing him in the mouth, right? He done kissed Turk, he done kissed BG. According to Turk telling me, all of them niggas was kissing except for Juvie. You know what I'm saying? He said Juvenile was the only one that wasn't kissing. But if Lil Wayne came out today and say that he was abused, right? Would Lil Wayne be wrong? That Birdman was kissing him in his mouth at 14 and he ain't his real father? Would Turk be upset with Lil Wayne if he said that he was molested as a child, what was we like 20 years, 25 years later, right? We seen it. We seen him kissing him in the mouth. We seen it on 106 Park. We seen it on Rap City. And it ain't God knows how many times it happened when we wasn't even watching, right? So if Lil Wayne came out today and wanted to press charges for being kissed in the mouth by a grown man that wasn't his father, would he be wrong? Did you go to the police, Turk, and say, yo, Birdman kissing Wayne in the mouth, he underage? Did you do that? So how are you to knock TA for being around and not saying nothing? You ain't gonna say nothing because that's your niggas. You would die for your niggas, right? Anybody talk bad about your niggas, you ready to fight. But I didn't see you stop Birdman from kissing Wayne in the mouth. And no disrespect to Birdman, because I know, like you said, that was some mafioso stuff for y'all. You know what I mean? But the point is, don't be so judgmental, brother. Because the grown man was kissing y'all when y'all was underage. So you know different from TA. You sat around and watched him kiss that man. You ain't go to the police. You ain't say nothing. Now, am I right or am I wrong? So, for all y'all that think that, oh, man, Choke, that nigga, he was checking you because he was woofing this, that, and other. He wasn't checking me. That was just ignorance. You know what I'm saying? And that's still my boy. We good. You know what I'm saying? But we always don't have to agree. And I don't think you should judge the brother. This is why I try to put you on the phone for him so he could break it down to you. And all they did was, you know, he did the same thing that he did with me on the phone. A lot of woofing, on the show. A lot of woofing and stuff to TA on the phone, which had, you know, TA is far from a punk. Remember, this is Fat Joe's goon. He's the nigga that was beating up people for Joe. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't no punk. But my point is, don't be quick to judge. Some people don't understand when they get robbed, and they find out way past the time that you may got educated. But at the same time, brother, you are sitting there talking bad about this man, about not saying something about minors when he was around, Joe, when you didn't say nothing. You didn't go to the authorities or when Birdman was kissing Lil Wayne in the mouth, or kissing you in the mouth, or kissing BG. You didn't go to the police. You see the difference? There is none. And then you sued them. When I tried to bring it up, yo, didn't everybody leave Cash Money? Why did everybody leave Cash Money? Oh, man, I don't want to talk about that, man. You know, we on tour. But y'all all left because y'all wasn't compensated right. And you even sued Birdman and got your money. How are you knocking Terrance Dixon for suing Joseph Cartagena or Fat Joe? Just something for you to think on, brother. Choke no joke. All right? Let me finish my food. I'll holler. Choke no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah now.
Choke no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Choke get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air. You clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm popping cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats, cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload when Larry tried to turn me into a mole. Told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the On the ones and twos, choked up. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Eden Wall, stand up. Shout out to the bomb squad. Yeah. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Eden Wall. Rest in peace, Fuego. Don't ask me why. We here now. Choke, no joke. Grego. Rest in peace. You know what it is. I say I neglect her. I love my child. You make me go wild with your parenting style. Only for her, I wear this smile. Cause inside, it's really a grin. If I was a drink, I'd be drunk off gin. I'm not a quitter, I fight to the end. You not gonna dictate who life I'm in. Just mad cause I went from boys to men. Like Wanya and Brandy, the road end. I say it in French, we are thin. I do not like you, you're not my friend. You make me cringe, get under my skin like veins, blood, bagging up cane. Don't know too many dudes that go through these things. Deal with your bullshit and still stay sane. Your brains with a blue early in the game. Yeah, deadbeat, I make you dead me. You wanna see me locked up like me, so I kick back and let the preacher preach. Wisdom of his word, get me through each day. Emancipation on the way. I'ma celebrate from September to May. Till the casket close, we go our way. I just pray she love me one day. Happy Father's Day. I love my child. 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 The worst type of chick, bottom of the pile. Tell him it's his and know that it's mine. Mine's is his. Then run for years. What the fuck was you thinking all those years? What if she needed a donor and needed me there? The family even questioned her hair. Cause she came from your womb. Do you think that is fair? I remember the day I called you out of nowhere. You heard my voice, all you heard was air. I bet you were hella scared. You said forget her, you better without her. Her's my daughter, this is an order. Try running again and you'll be crawling. Cause I'm coming through like Mike Duggan falling down. This time not fucking around. I wanna see it now and I don't care how. You do it, I do it, move quickly. All the years that you ditched me, and right now you going to hitch me to your back. Take me where she's at, and don't worry, there won't be no clapping. These are the years of me rapping, producing, directing. For you it'd be hectic. I love my child and I don't regret. Happy Father's Day. I love my child. 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 Take me to court, bitch. That shit don't hurt me. I've been to court for worse. Still survive. See, I know it's not about the money. You file to hurt me. I'm not a deadbeat. When it's all good, you know it's all sweet. When it's all hood, you gotta bear with me. Your girlfriends say take me to court. How you don't ask and then go to court? You know when you ask, things get brought or paid. Emancipation on the way. We'll hang out any given day. Your relationship will fade away. We will get close, you will fade away. Like the baby mama that ran state to state and had to run for about 8 years. Some say how she lived. That might satisfy the father but ruin the kid. Trust me, I speak it cause I live. And another song that info give. That's info for who follow the kid. We went half on the baby, chick you played me. Kidnapped my babies and made them hate me. Y'all ladies don't know, y'all drive us crazy. Fellas, if you out there and you miss your baby, I love my child. Choke no joke. This go out to all the fathers out there that miss their babies. They took our babies from us over money, child support. Now they don't even know us. This go out to you.
Joe, no Joe.
Yeah.
It's Joe, no Joe. Let's go. Joe, no Joe. Chicken Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Nigga.